Dear diary, what the frick? Pain. The expectation were low but holy. Seriously, what the F is wrong with Ferrari? Me increasing my carbon footprint so that the Miami Grand Prix faster into the ocean. Ferrari right now. This race was crap. Crashes the car 25 minutes before the sprint even starts. Ferrari fans right now. Already? Must be the water. How the F you managed to crash before the race? Our expectations for you were low but holy frick. Me tuning in for F1 Miami Grand Prix sprint race but it's raining. Tifosi right now. When you think it can't get worse, but it gets worse. I crashed behind the safety car. I crashed during the formation lap. Amateurs. What was that? Punk. Amateurs. Analyzing the data to Y enters. Whoa. This is worthless. Am I a joke to you? Martin Brundle casually telling how he broke a marshal's leg. Charles watching from the pits after crashing before the race. This is where I'd put my sprint race start if we had won. This year is our year. Ferrari to Leclerc. What you mean you crashed? Charles Leclerc casually watching the sprint as soon as it actually starts. Done for the day. It's too wet for inters, so you'll use wets. You'll use wets, right. Wet tires in Formula 1 be like useless, 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 useless. Leclerc is under investigation for potentially driving his car in an unsafe condition. The FIA tightened up the rules on this after an incident last year when the stewards said Red Bull told them they were trying to avoid a safety car period. Kimi leading on lap 3 after Charles Leclerc crash. Piastri leading lap 4. Ferrari can't ruin his race if he doesn't start. F your feel good pole at age 18. Say it. He pushed me off. The car won't turn. My visor is broken. Alright, I get it. Carlos passing Ocon. Youngest race leader. Youngest fastest lap setter. Youngest pole sitter in any format. Youngest pole start choke. Come in 4 slicks. Stay out till the end. Ferrari pit wall for Hamilton. What on earth is happening? Absolute chaos. Compensation for the inters. The Miami sprint race. Absolute cinema. Chaos. Chaos everywhere. Miami's Angel have a favorite. It's not talent, it's just luck. Lando Norris plus Miami plus safety car. Lando's favorite Miami setup. Miami sprint. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Does nothing. P3. Will you give us any replays? TV director, no, I don't think I will. When you realize you are Lance Stroll now. When I'm in a getting lucky safety car at Miami Grand Prix competition and my opponent is Lando Norris. What a Grand Prix. It's a sprint, captain. Hamilton during race. Hamilton during sprint race. Lawson Alonso beef strikes again. Alonso. Look at me, I'm Stroll now. Me witnessing the most chaotic sprint race in F1 history. This race was great. Stroll giving Alonso a tow. Hamilton whenever there is a sprint race, I'm speed. New tires. Antonelli, Red Bull pit crew. I'm sorry Ferrari, I was the first one laughing at this strategy. I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game. Not a real race. Irrelevant. Don't sweat it, Kimi. Don't sweat it, Kimi. Mini race. Not relevant. Kimi. Oh boy, this race will be great. Oscar turn 1. Max in the pits. Hamilton in sprints. Hamilton the rest of the season. Hey Fernando, crash for Indy 500 chance again. Does nothing. P6. Name a better duo. I'll wait. It was different this time. Safety car at Miami. Lando. Max to Kimi in pits. You shall not pass. Sir, a second. Well timed safety car has hit Miami. Bono, my points are gone. Green tractor pulling green tractor. Will you please listen? I'm not the Messiah. Team LH. He is the Messiah. Lawson. I'm not here to make friends. Alonso. I know. Hamilton with P3 in sprint. Qualifying in a few hours. Absolutely washed. Somehow Hamilton returned. He does it again. Does nothing. P1. What if you wanted to pit, but Red Bull said no? First points. Alonso. Lawson. Congratulations for being the driver of the day. FIA when it comes to throwing a safety car when World War III happens on track. This race had everything. Max in today's meeting. Rage is consuming me. McLaren, Ferrari and Williams in top 4. What year is it? Verstappen radio. Don't sweat it, Max. Don't sweat it, Max. Mini race. Not relevant. Hamilton in a sprint. Hamilton in an actual Grand Prix. Ferrari and Lewis during sprint. Ferrari and Lewis during the race. We just witnessed the start of Kimi's villain era. Alonso's leaked conversation with Lawson. Max, Red Bull pit crew, Kimi Antonelli. Seeing Roman Grosjean at the end of sprint race interview. Visible happiness. Yuki 20th. Verstappen 4th. Verstappen 17th. Yuki 9th. Ha 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 ha. You thought it would be different this time. Man, this AlphaTauri is such an idiot. I'm not here to make corners. Kimi Antonelli, Miami sprint pole. Turn 1 Oscar, pit lane Max. Still the number 1 driver. Liam Lawson, Lando, sprint win. Safety car, Lando Norris, Miami Grand Prix. Piastri 2025 and Verstappen 2024. You can't defeat me, Norris. I know, but he can. Safety car. Miss me now? Piastri would have kept the lead if he didn't lose his 3-second gap out front running in clean air, but that's none of my business. F1. Lewis. F1 sprint. Red Bull clips your wings. Red Bull Pit Stop Crew 2025 edition. Lando, Max, Oscar, Kimi, Pit Stop, Red Bull Racing unsafe release. Red Bull Pit Crew strikes again. Alonso and Lawson post-race discussion. The whole paddock hate. Liam Lawson. Albon P4 let's go. Ferrari pit makes a good strategy call. Maybe they can take off the clown suit. Lewis made the call. Fill in the blank. Liam Lawson isn't here to A make friends. B. Get points. C. Improve his reputation. D. All of the above. When Lance Stroll is still Aston Martin's only point scorer this season, he can't keep getting away with this. Does nothing. Everybody else gets a penalty. P4. Max Verstappen. No penalty for impeding Stroll. No penalty for driving unnecessarily slowly in sprint quali. No penalty for being out of grid box. 10 seconds penalty for unsafe release. HP's ink spilled. Homst has awakened the ancient ones. Lewis Hamilton during sprint race weekend. Sprint race. Main race. Some fricking sprint in a hated track. Rain. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Aston Martin leading the race. Leclerc crashing while making it to the grid so that Hadjar can get points. Kimi at race start. Kimi in quali. Gets pole. Andrea in the race. Bottling pole like Lando. Kimi Antonelli P1. Oscar Piastri using Max Verstappen move. Alonso coming to visit the Racing Bulls garage. I was ahead at the apex. That pit exit be like. Piastri. Burned Melander. Norris. Humbled. I'm proud to present the Miami Sprint Race with the Epic Race Award. Max and Oscar going to ruin Kimi's sprint race. Kimi. Max and Oscar. Delaying the race start. Not giving any penalty to Piastri. Giving a 10-second penalty to Verstappen. Finishing the race under safety car. Giving penalties to other drivers for unsafe release. FIA. Giving penalties to Verstappen for unsafe release. FIA. Me pretending to pay attention to my math teacher at 8:30. Me when Max got a penalty. Me when Charles crashed in the formation laps. Me when Lawson crashed Alonso. Remember these guys? This is them now. Ferrari with Leclerc. Ferrari with Hamilton. Me seeing the sprint race. Leclerc crashing at the start. Max unsafe release into Antonelli. Norris getting lucky with the safety car. Lawson crashing into Alonso. Hamilton in the first half of the sprint. Hamilton in the second half of the sprint. Oscar Piastri after the sprint. I was robbed. Antonelli going from pole to P4 to P10 in the sprint. Parker. Damn, it really was the water. Leclerc on his way to Ferrari after putting on intermediates on a very wet track. Not being a dumbass. Being a dumbass. Lawson. If my mom got a ball for each time Lando won in Miami with safety car luck, she'd be my dad. Your day if you subscribe and like this video.